this. Why did you throw the coffee at me? Should I be grateful this coffee is only hot enough to give me first-degree burns? I didn't do anything. Gumshoe! Oh, now I remember. I have to go back. Like, immediately, I have to go back. You're here. Right, I left because I had to go back. I don't want to go back. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Let's try not to linger. January 6th. Très bien. The scent and flowers sure strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, hello? Who are you? Oh, okay, bye. Who was that just now? A customer? A ghost? Someone with a head injury? They got lobotomized? What happened? She had sort of dark aura about her. Welcome, bienvenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it was you! Oh, it's just you, Nick. Frick you! Maya, I thought you were dead. Couldn't you have been dead, please? It would have been a lot better if you were dead. Why are you not wearing the obnoxious pink, freaking orange, made outfit? That makes you even more annoying. Well, how do I look? Like a you look like a blender of orange juice just ended up tipping over you. You look terrible. You look like you stole that off of Aquaman. I'm pretty sure he wants that back. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. What do I mean? What do I mean?
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
And who was the weird, quiet lady? And who was that woman I just saw? Exactly!
Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. Why? Have you found my magatama? Why are you... So, how do you like your new job, Maya? Hopefully you get paid enough so I stop paying for your dang burgers!
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Like take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress.
You're not that cute. You are obnoxious.
Check out my give me a tip smile.
That's your normal smile.
Hey, Nick, why don't you order something?
Because I don't want to give you my money. You already take it all the time. I don't have any for you. I can give you a moth. How's that? That's the only thing in my wallet. Just this random freaking moth that flew out of it.
The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says.
How much is it?
It's the 20 set. So it's $20, of course.
The 20 set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive.
What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day you get to be a waitress.
That got nothing to do with me freaking having to pay $20 for a stupid freaking tea set.
I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register.
Then wait for an actual customer. I don't want to be here. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
What? About the lunch.
Oh, fine choice, sir.
No, she ran away.
Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras, drinks, side salad, dessert, and gift.
What? What? I am not ordering this! What are you talking about? I do not want this! I don't want to pay Maya for nothing! Maya doesn't deserve my money. She does nothing for me. I don't need any of that. Especially if you put freaking vinegar on the salad, bro. I hate dressing on salad. Please don't do that. Everyone puts freaking vinegar on the salad before they give it to you, and I hate it. I hate it. I just want normal vegetables, plain and simple.
Just a moment, please, sir. If I just have the salad, you keep everything else. I'll just eat my lettuce in peace.
Nothing on the dang lettuce. I don't need anything. Mia's really getting into this. It'd probably be like $2 for that one lettuce salad. Let me have that. Because I can't have tomatoes. I'll eat carrots. I'll eat the carrots and I'll eat the lettuce, but that's it. So, how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45. $45! No! I'm out here. Let me leave. Can I get out? Can I leave? I don't want to be here. I don't... No! Hey, wait a sec. Maya!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set.
Fortify?
Our deluxe fortified lunch set. Is that lobster? Is that just shrimp or lobster?
Whoa.
Dish inspired by lobster and abalone prosciutto with a ultimate vinaigrette. Why are you saying such big words? These are not your words. Bon appetit.
Thanks?
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
No, I'm not paying for this. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes.
Well?
Are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really?
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate.
I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets.
Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Trabian lunch special added to the court record. Oh gosh, $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. You would imagine something that's worth $20 would taste good. You would feel like he'd be a competent chef at the very least, but I think he's more concerned about his perfume. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen?
Is my magatama in there? Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets?
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
You literally just ate Did you go and throw up? Is that why you ran to the toilet? You literally just ran to the bathroom trying to avoid the food. Why do you think there's gonna be anything better in the kitchen? Are we going? Hey, wait up! Maya!
What is it? I'm pretty busy right now.
Were you going to show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
I better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. Yeah, because all she's gonna do is take credit for doing nothing. Oh, it's even pink in the kitchen! There was no solace! The only thing not pink is the walls and the floor. Why do you have the perfume in your kitchen? Why is this even near food? Why do you have a vanity set in the kitchen? Who puts a vanity in the kitchen? There's my magatama. I found it. Why is it in the kitchen? Who stole my magatama? Were you planning on freaking boiling my magatama? What are you doing with my magatama? January 6th, Tris, Mia, and kitchen.
And here it is, the famous Trilogy kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop!
Don't you work here now? Why are you not allowed in here, freaking Aquaman? Okay, my magatama, thank you. My magatama? Who took this?
That Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that?
It's a sauce made of oyster. Isn't that used in Chinese food? Look! Right there on the counter. My magatama. What's it doing here? Was Armstrong trying to cook it? Was he hoping that would make it more feminine? What indeed? Magatama put into pockets. Why did he have that? Why are there so many knives?
How I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard most of these seasonings. And look at these knives. They look really sharp.
I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
Well, you don't, but it's still satisfying to watch now, isn't it?
Why are the pants pink?
What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know. They give the place a real homey feel, don't they?
They give it a Barbie dream house feel. That's what it feels like. A homey feel is more browns and oranges and warm colors. This is pink. It's just straight pink. What kind of home are you in where everything's pink? A freaking nursing home for old grannies?
Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on the shelf under those.
Well, you're already empty, so you're halfway there. How do you respond to something like that? By insulting her. Quite easy, actually. Why is there a Maddie in here?
Oh, this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
Why did he do it in the kitchen? There's a book on the dresser. Clarence or Clarence? Clarence. It's Clarence, isn't it? Clarence Armstrong's bedtime literature. Does he write bedtime stories or? What are his favorite stories?
Not exactly authorized material, is it?
Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Why is it called bedtime literatures then?
Poems? Cool! Read one out. Say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. Printemps? These two was in, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothing over too soon. On that sad Sunday morning, the foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and now what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. What?
Huh? That's it?
I feel like this is like a confession of him being the one that poisoned. I'm confused. Yep, that's a poem for you. What is this poem? This poem makes no sense. All I'm thinking about now is the weird, crazy chef from Little Mermaid. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow! Look at all these little bottles!
Oh! They're aromatherapy oils. It's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100! They're all the same too!
Did you skip to 98, or did you really count all the way to 98? I didn't think you could count that high. I thought you would stop at 10.
Hey, wait a minute!
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Is that nail polish? Like green nail polish? What's that? Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
He might miss the one that is different from all the others. Out of the kitchen, shape is different from the other bottles. Contents unknown. Oh, I was afraid that he was gonna show up. I don't want the chef dude to show up. I'm scared of him showing up. He's gonna jump scare me, isn't he?
Smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone with a balsamic vinaigrette. I can't pronounce those words, Maya. How dare you?
I can't pronounce it. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch?
Maybe. Wait is the only French dish I know the name of.
Oh, that's why you know how to say it. It's the only one you know. Of course it's the... What's this in here? Okay. I'm gonna leave now. What? Didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna leave now. Got my magatama back. You happy? About this.
Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. I've got a pile of work waiting for little me.
You seem so happy of friggin' working with us. Why is... Okay. Where did Pink Bike come from? Pink Bike was not here. Where's the old man? Cherry Ray 6, 5 Minute Square. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. Where do you come from? A scooter, huh? We leave it right here in the middle of the park like this. The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been an accident. It's totally wrecked. Who's yelling? Oh, yelling too much, man! Why for so long? Who are you? Who? Yakuza! Hello, Yakuza man! What are you doing with that Wolverine? Oops! Doppelganger? What? Doppelganger! Hi, sir. How are you? Are you my doppelganger? You're a little red to be me. You look like a boiled lobster. You okay, Lobster Wolverine? Red Hulk Wolverine? All I'm thinking about is Wolverine. Hey, what you think you was doing with my bike? No, I was just... You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing?
Mitch, he has the spiky hair like me. You just have a chain and your skin is red. Why's your skin so red? Are you having an allergic reaction? This is not...
New ride? Isn't that... Yeah, you gotta pay for this. What kind of accent is that? It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, Danu's the one that covered my saddle in crap. Huh? You're gonna pay what you catch my drift. No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon. Oh, wise guy, eh? I ought to beat you so hard, it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. What's up, lion man? What the frick is up with you? Uh-oh. You're... You's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers, and then you's gonna pay.
What's up with you?
Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What you say? What you say? I think you're meant to be my doppelganger. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Sticking out your tongue like that. Stop it. It looks so weird. Phoenix Wright? You saying you, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. No, you're not. You look me. The hair. I don't have a scar. My skin is not freaking lobster red. What? Out of my way! I gotta cruise. Okay, the pigeons are back. He's gone. Was that really my doppelganger? What the frick was that? Surely that guy wasn't my phony. See? Who can confuse me with that crazy man? He wasn't anything like me. Exactly. Yes, they better make a note of that scooter. Scooter added to the court record. Yeah, pathetic. Who yelled that? Oh, it's you, old man. Hi. Oh, it's you. You rats on that from a little brat like him. And you look like a pigeon that got teeth in the thighs. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in that job. It's like a strawberry building plaything, but still, so weird for an old man to say. I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. How are you, good sir with the red nose? Been drinking? Crispy and regular? Are you regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are! There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that! I'm trying to figure out a voice for this old man, but I'm not able to. Oh, there's your Psyche-Lops. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. What could it be? And did the chef really steal my magatama? What was he planning on doing with that? I don't know. Do I have everything? Excuse me, sir? Can I ask you about this? Right, he doesn't tell me anything. He just throws seeds at me. Alright, goodbye, sir. And hello. Have fun in your orange. Hey, Gumshoe, you got anything? Oh, he does. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
The lab got back to me about the newspaper you gave me.
You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So? What did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
They said the doodle was written by the victim, Wright. No doubt about it.
I expected as much. Wait, do I have my phony in here now? No, I don't. Okay.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant the day of the murder. That's her best interpretation of the facts of the moment.
I think that my, phony, the lobster dude, because you can't blame me. That guy is red as a lobster. It looks like he had a bad sunburn. He's been sunburned so much. But freaking lobster dude has to be the killer, right? He was intentionally making it look like Maggie was and was posing as me to make her have a guilty verdict. Why is he claiming to be me? Even after the trial is over, he's still saying he's me, and that doesn't make any sense. I really think that the fake Phoenix Wright has to be the lobster dude. I mean, obviously it's the lobster dude, but still. Okay.
MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess he'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find at the restaurant, okay, pal?
Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Oh, maybe the bottle of freaking nail polish. Maybe this.
You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get you.
This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles. But it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree?
Like one bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal.
I hope it doesn't smell like skunk.
Mind let me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis.
The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. A small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe.
I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef.
You suspect John, wait. John, Juan. You suspect John Armstrong?
I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is.
That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before.
I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean.
Okay, what's his secret? Don't leave me hanging, what's his secret? So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret?
You ever had lunch at Trilogy, pal?
Yeah. Yes.
So, how was it?
It was terrible. It's like dog food. To put it nicely, it wasn't edible.
Hey, don't worry about being nice about me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so...
Yeah, I guess it's probably the food.
The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt.
Really? How much does he owe?
This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red.
Half a 500. What? What bank let this guy walk in and take a loan? $500,000? Are we talking dollars?
Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble.
Sorry, I figure just took me by surprise.
Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch.
John's loan contract I had to the court record. Wait, can you go arrest the guy for stealing my magatama? No, you can't. Okay, well, good day, sir. Let's see if I have what I need for the... Let's see. Let's see if I have what I need for this guy. Trey BN regular. Oh, hi, Toad. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go there. To restaurants. To eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. Because it's completely inedible. It's terrible and it's expensive. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin she said! The food at Trey BN is terrible. And expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Where have you been eating? Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a job of work since I was born, other than being the pigeons. A load of crock. And chasing up a story. But the price is nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money ball every day. Are you Scrooge McDuck? Unfortunately, that's a lie. But you don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. Because, because you had thrown away this job listing. This is yours, right? I'm accuracy. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? I was looking for a job! I'm buying a lot at the moment. I ain't spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the... Java Cody. Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino. Anyway, how much does cappuccino cost there? $8.
$8 for a cappuccino! $8 for a cappuccino! No! The cappuccino should not be $8! This is not Starbucks!
How's that better be some golden beans?
What's your problem?
You think a poor man, he better off drinking dishwater, do you?
Is that it?
No, there's a cheaper cafe like literally down the street with much better quality. No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day.
Newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home. So I go there.
I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Trebian. Take a look at this.
What is that?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trebian.
So, what of it?
This was the only paper there. It had dated more than 1 month ago.
What?
Do you see what I'm getting at here? The restaurant doesn't get newspapers.
The red cheeks and the red nose.
Like Ultra Rudolph. Oh no, Rudolph's cancer is spreading.
This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind.
Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Trebian is...
debt collector.
Who's tender?
Who's Tenderlander?
Maggie or John? Maggie or John? Unless he's a debt collector. I doubt that. I mean, I can try. If I get it wrong too many times.
Oh, what do you ask me about that girl for?
She was a waitress at Trebian. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress.
But I don't recognize that face.
And you're probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face. What? But at her outfit.
Who's interested in the friggin' Aquaman outfit?
That's the truth, isn't it? You become a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you can think about, isn't it?
I can't take it.
To you, that waitress was your...
Enough! Please! Homer! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I broke you. No, I'm concerned for Maggie's well-being that an old man is staring at her. Sir?
Yes, sure. I was there for that young girl. Fine! So I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil!
No. I don't mean it like that.
I even got one of those lousy cups of cappuccino every time. For $8! All because of the servant girl. Punish me! Lock me up!
Really, that's not what I'm here for.
You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is for an old man like me.
No, really. Listen, sir.
Stop calling me that! I have a name, you know. Boy! So show some respect, I'm Victor Kudo.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Oh, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more.
The voice I chose is terrible. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I can hear his testimony, one way or another. I don't believe this. He even broke his psyche box and everything. I have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. So, Hi, how are you? Checking the girly kitchen. He's not here. Where is the chef? I need to bring his psyche locks. Hi. How are you?
Looks like one of those grouchy old man types.
Yeah.
Okay, though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with the case somehow, that's a different story.
Sure.
Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information on that old guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin.
His weakness? Wonder what that would be. Oh. Maya! Maya, it's time for you to be useful, Maya. Time for you to go outside and talk to an old man. A pervy old man.
Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons?
Yeah, he fed me as well. Got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Oh, ouch.
Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while?
Huh? Me? Why?
Something I really want to ask that old man.
Sure, okay. I'll go get changed.
No, hang on. Can you go like that?
I guess.
Hi, old man. Sir? You again?
Huh?
Well, see.
Nick? His eyes are burning into me.
Yeah, just stand there and look pretty. I don't understand what he sees in this. This makes me sick even looking at you. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Get. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright?
Play on the slide.
So close. Just a little more and he was spilled. Fidget. How can we crack this guy?
Excuse me, please, sir.
Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeling? Oh, it's Mia! Mia! Well,
If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
oh, yeah, Mia, stop it! Mia, you trapped him in this uniform, it's terrible! Oh, crap, I'm imagining her if I'm burning it! Not for the freaking bird! This isn't even your body! Don't go showing it off to an old man! I don't care how much we need information! Wait, but it's Maya's body. Oh, shit! Oh, I wasn't expecting that face! Squidward, oh my gosh! Hey, how are you, Squidward? Yes! Of course, certainly. Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. How are you, Squidward? How are you doing? What you saw?
About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Lavachino? It's like he's a different person. It's quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. Girl took the Lavachino or didn't see.
And was the customer alone?
Definitely. He was the only person at that table. Then he took one sip of Lavachino in. And he said something like, "Ah!" and then collapsed, dead.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, if you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. It looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either.
Do you like the food I try behind?
Well, of course! I'm really good at quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. London isn't in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France. Exactly! Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around Paris City sometime. Which city? There's multiple cities in France. Are you talking about Paris? It's too much! I can't take it. I want France. What's going on with you? I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. Trebian, rather.
You visit Trebian a lot, don't you?
Of course. I mean, yes. I would like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so.
What is attractive? If Velma even wore this, it would be attractive on her. Velma's freaking turtleneck is more attractive than this maid outfit.
The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. That man's an ex-con.
He's an ex-con?
He's an ex-con. Where did this come from? How come nobody's looked up this guy's record before? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this? Okay, what is Armstrong's record?
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes. I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? That's what. He's the one who took the magatama. Loves handkerchiefs. Little things mainly. He's a pilferer. So you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course. There's a rest for him once. I was there when it happened. I have my Malvicino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. Haiku? Haikus don't work in English. A Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman. Pt52, Victor Kudo. A man or a woman? What are you talking about? Oh, he doesn't know if the chef's a man or a woman. Victor's no added to the court record. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy a replacement. Poor guy. He can't do enough for Mia. Okay, bye.
Okay, Phoenix. And that's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Mia called me for something like this.
She called her more mature older sister? What the frick? What is wrong with her? Okay, to Trebian. Oh, hello. Journey 6, Trebian.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Where did the Aquaman maid... where did the maid thing go? Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No, how can you leave me like this? Should I focus on the accent or the voice? I can't do both.
I'm sorry.
That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psyche Locker 3, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind. I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Oh, dang it! That was Armstrong talking. I hope you don't mind, but I want another word with you, please. But please don't do the freaking chest shake thing. Volunteers, of course. Okay. Okay. Please don't shake your chest at me. I forgot to save. Oh, why are you crying? You look like Flocksworth. Now that I'm not freaking out about you entirely. You look like Clocksworth. I'm able to, hold in my vomit. But I still don't like him. He also stole my magatama for no reason. Okay. Maggie's motive. Alright, what's up, Clocksworth?
What is happening? I do not feel... What? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Hello. I'll confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? Well, that was a new world count. World record.
It was a lottery ticket.
Lottery ticket.
What? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. Oh, but...
$500,000?
Oui. And after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Can't do a voice and his accent. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Why alone?
You've been trying to hide that information about the lottery ticket from me. Why do you have an infinite rose? I want to know the reason why.
No, monsieur, you doubt me? But I have confessed to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. By you. Mr. Armstrong, I believe that it's a very high probability that was you. Wow. That is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. Oh, it's supposed to be piercing?
Yeah.
I don't think that was piercing, but whatever.
My procure oui. Why, you have no evidence. I am not a masked mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong. I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Oh, the fact that you stole my magatama! And also, Victor's note.
What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please, read it. And put some feeling into it.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender.
I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong. But you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Bon oui. The girl. You are the liar.
You deny it?
Do not make the false accusation, Silver Bloody. So, do you have any proof? I want to see unsuitable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers.
The fact that you stole my magatama! It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
Ooh, what is that?
This is my magatama. And I found it in your kitchen.
None!
Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oh, let me try that again. None!
I can't be too loud. That was so weird. Oui. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and the figurines. My nature slips out. I cannot stop it.
You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Oui, it is the truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl who likes to shake her chest about. Stop doing that, please, monsieur. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, it was $500,000. My lord, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Really now?
Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Exactly $500,000? This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. The lottery ticket that would wipe out lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Well, you broke your rose. So weird. He's got so much muscle! Maggie's motive. Mr. Armstrong, you said the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece.
He said something about that too.
The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted.
And the ticket?
He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I
Put the poison in his coffee?
No. Oh, no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, but coupons? He had so many of them.
Yeah, only one of them was the winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? I believed in you. I worked for you for only like 2 hours. Maggie was arrested because of you.
Oh, right, that.
No, this is not true.
Winning ticket.
I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean.
You just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
My family. It was not.
That's enough.
Huh?
Who said that?
Oh! Mr. Gatto! What are you doing here?
What the heck are you doing here?
This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong.
He came in here for coffee? Does this craving for coffee know no bounds?
Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I am Leah Handel. Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
In that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He didn't win something. $1.
You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, you don't have much looks to begin with, Mr. Clockwork. What happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal?
Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Viola, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little head.
Looks like it won't be me in this noting. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Mainly, where did the winning ticket go?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again. Also, where's my boiled lobster phony? Where'd he go? He has a broken scooter. Where'd he go? He just disappears and he hasn't shown up again. I saw him once. Where is he? Is he gonna show up and try to pretend he's me at this trial? January 7th, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
I see. I'm I guess I should have expected this. They saw the other guy, huh? He was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's owner!
Maggie!
Oh, Maggie!
The detective got you!
Are you doing alright? How are you feeling? Are you okay?
So you need to ask either question, sir.
Don't let him get you down, Maggie. Don't forget to eat well, okay? I really care about you, you know? I mean, like, really care about you. Like, really.
Okay, that's enough. Got you.
Roger.
And you!
Yes?
You better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? Prove my Maggie innocent! If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself! Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest!
I think he's serious.
Hey, detective. You're on our side for once, right?
Yep.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir?
Of course! I've got the situation under control! I think I'm wearing a pretty low head about Maggie. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright?
Sure.
Okay, we're probably gonna unite in front today, pal. You get me? Oh, for Maggie! Let's go!
I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I knew I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh?
I can only wish. Where's Pearls? Pearlie went away. As soon as the person with her voice shows up, she disappears. January 7th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Okay.
Bitter.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Huh. What's wrong? Nothing. Just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, you was talking to me? It was a little, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. It was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trustworthy Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Trusty. So, Mr. Gotham, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trite, whether you're fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today.
I can already tell you. I'm the real Phoenix Wright. Why do I have to clear this up? That guy looked nothing like me. The only thing was the hair. Is that all you see about me, Judge? All you notice is hair? Is that all you stare at all day? Because you're like, oh, I wish I had some hair. Everyone has such lush, shiny locks. Oh, and that Mr. Wright. He has such pointed hair. It's like a hedgehog. Oh, there's Mr. Wright right now. His skin looks a little red. But that's gotta be Mr. Wright. Frick.
I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out.
There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. Yeah, why do you hate me? What do you, Gato? Are you? As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Irrelevant testimony, okay. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I don't have any of the evidence for the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that voting me said. Trust me. Now then, Mr. Gatto, please, summon your first witness.
Oh, hi, Gumshoe. How are you?
Let's start with formalities, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. I was daydreaming about, someone. The name's Police Department Detective Occupation Dick Gumshoe.
Other way around, detective.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday. Sir!
Since yesterday.
Yeah, guy who's on the initial investigation's tied up with another case now.
I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control. For everyone's sake.
I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of the Blue Screens Incorporated, a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report.
Court accepts this into evidence.
Died of potassium cyanide poisoning. The time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m.
And there were the floor plans in the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress.
The waitress being the accused.
Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. John Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo.
It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Tribune floor plans added to the court record.
Come, detective. Take up this hammer. And nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Yes, sir.
The incident.
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That's stuff that really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have, had, some kind of motive.
Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Bless you, lady.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood?
What intimidation? What are you talking about? What did the lobster phoenix say?
I already told you, that wasn't me. It was a lobster.
The incident. Can I stop you for just a minute?
Huh? What is it? Do you see something that contradicts the evidence?
He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What killer wouldn't say that in face of a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Sadly, the testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
Yeah, it's true. Your 2 testimonies tie up on that. You both said that there was no other guy at the table.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Wait, no! No! Press harder! I got bad feelings about where this is going. If you had a bad feeling about this, then maybe you should leave it alone. I once had a bad feeling that I was about to have a bad feeling. was really bad.
What are you talking about? Maybe I should move on to another part of his testimony. No, I want to press. Let me press.
I'll save and then I'll press. How about that? You happy then, Mr. Wright? Huh?
Now press him. Press harder. You need to press and leave it alone. Because what if the old man was sitting where one of the dividers were covering the guy, and he can't the guy in freaking Clocksworth can't see the guy from the kitchen. Well, maybe the other witness just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table is obscured in some way.
Ha. That argument is as weak as the coffee at Trilogy and Wright. Huh? I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me.
Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. This photograph was taken near the entrance of the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef, moments after the poisoning took place, right?
Wait, that's not Gato. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef, moments after the poisoning took place, correct?
I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Wright, could anyone have overlooked a second person at that table?
Heck. It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. I had the scene taken from the kitchen.
I understand that the guy Glenn Alec was listening to the radio at the time. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta check out this photo. Huh.
There are plenty of spaces where you don't see the crime scene at all. Or the full crime scene at the very least with the second chair. He was listening to his radio, you say?
Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
He told us that too, didn't she? Think about how one of them had some sort of earpiece.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Press harder. What was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe?
How should I know?
Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere.
This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, how could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup.
So, traces of poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else?
Not sure I get you, pal.
Was the poison a liquid? Or was it a powder?
If I had to put it in the layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance.
So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Ha. Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Wright?
The victim took his coffee black, with no sugar.
It seems that the poison could have only been in the coffee. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Press harder on everything! I'm hopefully certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee.
Huh? What do you mean?
According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it?
Oh, hey! You're right! That's what I was thinking.
I think it's the fact that he's dead.
In case you were wondering, the last objection was for the detective there.
Huh? For me?
Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence.
That piece, sir?
Yes, that piece.
What piece? What are you talking about?
What piece was it again?
This.
What? at me? Should I be grateful this coffee is only hot enough to give me first-degree burns? What? I didn't do anything. Gumshoe!
Oh, now I remember. This is the, victim's coffee cup.
Yes, victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup.
Who keeps getting his coffee? If you throw it, why keep giving it? It's distracting.
The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this.
I was ranting. I didn't even understand what was going on. Next thing I knew, he was chugging his coffee for no reason.
For the record, the only prints of the cups were the victims and the defendants.
Coffee contained potassium cyanide covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints.
Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch.
Potassium cyanide. I've heard that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe?
It's, well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much in your history.
How much is too much?
Lethal dose is 0.2 grams. And that's about enough to finish anyone off.
0.2 grams? How much is that?
You know when you swab your ear for earwax? Yeah, about that much.
Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe got an abundance of.
Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere.
And it looks like this bird might have had some kind of motive.
Some kind of motive?
Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
You know what my golden rule is, Detective? Chuck a bad cup of coffee. Always get another.
He's got like a poor errand boy shaking, holding a tray of coffee. Because every time he finds a bad cup, he throws it at the errand boy. And the freaking boy is drenched in coffee, has burns, but he can't leave because this is the only pay he gets. And if he leaves, he loses his only job. It's just a meager, lonely errand boy. He's like, please, Mr. Gatto, don't throw another one at me. I'll make a better one next time. Please. Just don't throw it at me again!
I don't get it.
Say, you can always get another witness on the stand. If we have to chuck you out.
Yup.
So stick to the facts, Detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe.
She was... They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too.
It disappeared from the scene of the crime.
And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket, too, didn't he? He stole the wrong one.
And then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? Would it be on her then? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Press harder! Because if she should have had the ticket then!
Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared is in no way implicates my client.
I have here by hand the very ticket in question.
That's $500,000 lottery ticket. Give it to me! I need to buy more Legos.
One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant.
What? Order! Order!
Ha! She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress.
She's not that lucky. You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court. Immediately.
I better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering.
The judge really wants that ticket, huh? The ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial, too. It feels heavier now, somehow. $500,000, you say?
It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's how Maggie's purchasing, unfortunately. That's enough. The facts in this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant has ample opportunity to commit the crime on which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules.
I don't mind an old man who's weak to the siren call of money.
Not good, Nick. Evidence kept Maggie starting to pile up fast.
Well, I think one of the evidence pieces is about to be stolen by the judge, too. How much does he even get paid? Yeah, that's because the court was ruled guilty once already.
I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final, decisive piece of evidence.
He's got more evidence against Maggie.
This is the apron that the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen.
That stain looks like... can't be blood, can it? Ah!
It seems the star of our play was a little flustered. Somehow smelled coffee on herself.
Coffee. That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, the coffee stain is the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else. I presume you mean...
Of course, I'm referring to the pocket.
The pocket! The pocket! Not the red stain! The pocket?
Search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer, was in her apron pocket.
I love poison. Maggie's pocket?
Yeah, Maggie's prints were the only ones on it.
What? Order! 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 Court will accept these items into evidence.
My pocket, the time of the incident.
Small pocket, but big stains. Deadly powdery poison. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Gatto. Why have you not explained the blood stain to the court?
Blood stain. What blood stain would that be?
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron.
That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about bloodstain.
I'm more concerned about the wasted coffee on her apron. Coffee is the only thing I need to worry about. Coffee is the only thing anyone needs to worry about. You don't need to be told, just look at it.
Well, detective, could this stain really be blood?
Highly doubtful, considering it was poison, and nobody really bleeds from poison unless it's the kind that makes you bleed, have internal bleeding, and it comes out of your mouth.
No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir.
Ketchup!
She must have gotten some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
Well, something like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup with this.
What is the threat? What is that threat? Drink 17 cups of... Do you know how thick ketchup is? There's no way someone can even drink ketchup. Well, there's probably someone who's done it.
I thought everyone knew what it was already.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I've made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, the supporting evidence, they have all been clearly established. Well, Mr. Wright,
It seems you really are funny after all.
You really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there.
It was the old man and the guy sitting.
Investigation.
The crime scene was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir.
Oh.
Poor Maggie was passed out from the shock. It must have been really tough for her. The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly.
What do you mean pretty quick? You didn't have any identification. How did you know?
When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There's nothing else missing from the crime scene.
You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer. Wright. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So let the fun begin.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you know that I don't know?
Oh, dang it! I meant to press! Let me press you! Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe?
There's an old man who's a regular at the restaurant where the incident happened.
Ah, we're obviously talking about the same old man.
Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still left us. What took you so long? I mean, you hurled abuse of them. Good seeds.
Seeds. I'm quite peckish now. Ha! It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth.
Were you there? Why were you there? Why were you messing with it? I guess not even the mighty Gato can avoid being attacked by that guy.
The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. Took his time finding a payphone, apparently. So he was late reporting the crime.
Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. Must have been real tough for her. Oh, my poor Maggie.
How long was the defendant unconscious for?
The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes or so before she came to. I would have liked to have been on the scene myself.
I bet you would like to have carried out the search, too.
I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that. Oh, pretty and peaceful.
You're a professional detective, Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher.
Save the romantics for your own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation.
Oops! I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I? That's what happens when you think about Maggie. Oh, Maggie. I hope you get cleared as not guilty. Oh. Anyway, the victim didn't have any identification on him.
He didn't have any? Are you saying that it was stolen, then?
No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even a credit card on him, no. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet.
58 cents?
Yeah, I can't believe I found someone with less in their wallet than me, Phil.
Do you just have like 50 Do you just have like 75? The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man.
Some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge?
I think I'm onto something here.
But we figured out who he was pretty quick, and the investigation went smoothly.
Wait a sec.
Huh? Did I say something dumb again?
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes?
Yeah, basically.
In that case, how are you able to identify the victim so quickly?
Oh, that...
He's so let down, he's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going.
There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
It seems Mr. Glenelg visited his doctor before he went to Trabian.
Got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds.
Reliable enough source for this course. What should I do? Should I leave him this alone, or should I ask about another man? Ask about his health insurance? Oh, yeah, let's learn his health insurance. So the victim had no form of identification on him, correct?
Yeah.
Yet, before arriving at the restaurant, he went to see a doctor. Which means he must have had his medical insurance card with him.
Oh, that is very true.
The fact that it hasn't been found points to only one obvious conclusion. The victim's medical card was stolen. Why though?
Ha. True. The victim didn't have a medical insurance card. But why? Because Mr. Glenelg didn't have medical insurance to begin with.
How do you know that? Huh?
As I thought, thoroughly miserable young man. Or some kind of outlaw. A bit of an edge never hurt anyone.
Looks like we're off course again, Nick.
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Explain for the court the events following the preliminary investigation.
Wait, no. There's still another question. Give me a second. One second. Okay, about the prescription bag. So what's her medicine was in the bag?
Well, actually, the bag we found was empty.
Huh?
Yeah, completely empty.
It was completely empty. Victim's prescription bag, I had the court record.
Huh. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence. Desperate, argued Wright. Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective?
When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison.
What? But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, is it possible someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket?
Hey, yeah, you nailed it, pal. It happens to me all the time. We had a department party the other day. When I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes.
Keep up this crazy testimony, detective. Those shoes will end up down your throat.
Sorry.
So, Wright. Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up with some evidence?
Well, I'd love to if I had any.
It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness. That was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
So the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison were accounted for, correct?
Yeah.
Interesting. It's true that those two items are accounted for. Wasn't there another lottery ticket that was stolen that day?
Oh yeah, the one the restaurant owner took. He won a whole $1 with it. What a lucky guy, huh?
They were just going to let him get away with it?
It was just $1, detective.
I guess no one cares when it's that little. Except for Gumshoe.
Well, it's more than his salary.
I don't buy a hole in this testimony. The judge is going to hand down his verdict. Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. We can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something.
Yeah, that's true.
But Maggie and Gumshoe are like Dumb and Dumber. Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something obvious. Come on, Gumshoe! Be the dumbest you've ever been! Okay. What about the medicine? Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony.
Oh, finally! I've been waiting. I'm getting all anxious. Just waiting. So, hurry up, will you?
He testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag he mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine for the scene of the crime later?
No, they didn't.
The victim was given a prescription right before going to Trilogy. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to?
You are too cool, pal!
What do you mean?
Indeed.
This proves nothing! It's just medicine! I'm asking where it is! That's it! This doesn't prove anything!
Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
Vital! It's medication!
I guess that's the most peerless thing I've done so far, huh?
The victim was killed by poison. The victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself.
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Gatto, what do you have to say to that?
That's all.
What?
Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will.
The clinic's name got to do with anything. New ear. New ear? Say that! Otolaryngological. How do I say that? Give me 1 second. I gotta look up how to pronounce something. Otolaryngological. What is otolaryngological? Is it ears? Is it literally ear medication? New ear otolaryngological clinic. Otolaryngological.
Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Gatto?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say.
A war wound.
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum.
He ruptured his eardrum?
And what on earth was the prescription he was given? It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
What?
It's mentioned in the autopsy report, if you read the fine print. They found traces of medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is. Very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of the medication while he was at Trilogy. Therefore, it would be absorbed to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
Absurd to believe, not absorb.
Seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
No.
Nick! If you don't get something quick, I'll be all over.
She's right. I can't get away with only weak injection. What should I do? Push the medication. Why is it missing? Only moments ago, Mr. Gatto made the following statement. Seems Mr. L correctly applied some of the medication while he was at Trilogy. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime?
But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that the prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served could contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable.
That's enough. Mr. Gatto, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Gatto.
They broke him.
I got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there at the restaurant on the day of the murder.
Victor Kudo. Pigeon hater? Does he hate pigeons or does he just like throwing seeds at them?
Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems a little more than trivial at best.
However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. That is something that bothers me.
Yeah, good job, Nick.
The court will adjourn for 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness.
I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups.
Court is adjourned for recess. January 7th, 11:03 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Yeah, that was close.
Tell me about it. Nearly died in there.
It's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. Looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe betrayed us like that. Huh? He said he'd help me. But he totally set me up.
What are you talking about? I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right?
It's okay. All about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. I felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. Again!
Poor Gumshoe. He's just around the corner like, Maggie hates me!
So the next witness is going to be the old guy from the park, right?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Leather and waitress outfits and projectile seeds.
Bet he's gonna be really stubborn. He's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you going to be able to handle it, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. Hopefully the bailiff takes them from him, but the bailiff sucks at his job and never takes anything from anyone. He got denied once for not letting a kid bring in his Care Bear, and that was it. Then he's like, okay, I'm just gonna let everyone bring in what they want. I'm just gonna let them bring whatever they want in. A bullhorn, a whip, coffee. Why so much coffee? Why? A ray gun. I'm just gonna let every witness and every prosecutor bring in whatever they so wish. I don't care if people get hurt because of it, or nearly go down with a concussion and want to press assault charges, but there's no such thing as assault charges here, except when it's somebody else. Lawyers can be assaulted, apparently, because apparently no one considers us as people. January 7th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Byrne. Mr. Gatto, next witness, please.
The prosecution calls the lucky old timer. Caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand?
Oh, hello, good sir.
Name and occupation if you don't mind.
My name's Victor Kudo. Born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times too. We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Listen, youngin. How much cost do you think there is for kimono embroidery here? Kimono embroidery? That's what I do! Yeah, back in Japan. Embroidered family crystal kimonos. What was this before the localization? My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country ever existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. A dying breed. We're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you can wear your own costume sometime.
Like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working the cash register at Burger Joint. Tear the smile. That Burger Joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now, witness. Were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh, yes. Things with seeds and a cup of Javachino. Seeds. What do you think these are, huh? You actually eat them? I thought you just threw them.
I see. So you saw everything that happened, Rance.
Did I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did. I saw it all.
Please, tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure. I'll tell you. I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this. What you witnessed? What did you witness? What did you witness? Witness?
The young man was reading the sports paper. Servant girl problem with Jalapeno, but she put something in it. Man took one sip of it and looked like it was in terrible pain, then collapsed. It's the servant girl. Look her in the face, Jack. I remember her well.
Mr. Kudo, she's not a servant girl. Please refer to her as a waitress.
Yeah, you're as bad as a person. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with old-fashioned ones, huh?
Newfangled.
Oh, it's not radios, glasses, it's wireless and spectacles, I tell you.
Excuse me.
Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away.
For a Japan person, for a Japanese person, you sure have a certain accent. I apologize for that. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. What I witnessed.
A young man was reading sports paper.
So you saw the victim then? You saw Mr. Glenell?
Oh, no. The goods and bronze. Retained championship or not.
So he was looking at the sports paper the victim was reading, huh? At the location in question, there are partitions between tables on the same side of the restaurant, right?
So what there are?
You say that you could see the victim. That means you were sitting at the table on the other side of the restaurant, correct?
Yeah. I go to the place and you have a cheat out. I don't sit. I don't remember which table I'm sitting at.
You mean you go there to eye a waitress?
Servant girl not in the job cheat. She puts something in it.
Mr. Kudo, that's a very grave accusation. Are you sure about what you saw?
Mr. Kudo, never makes mistakes. I don't ever T, cross every I.
It's the other way around. I see.
Ah, that's fine. The doctor said heroin needs spectacles for reading dry.
I bet his eyes are only fine when he's scoping out a waitress.
I saw what that servant girl put in the cappuccino as well.
I know what's coming up. Something tells me I'm not going to like it. Your Honor, you need more clarification on what was put into the victim's coffee. I'd like to ask the witness add that what he knows about this to his testimony. Very creepy. Witness, will you enlighten us, please?
Sure. There's no question about it. She's very conspicuously put some white powder in there.
Did she really put that into the coffee?
You tell me, boy. She took out a small brown bottle and sprinkled it in.
Couldn't she have been adding sugar?
Sugar. Small brown bottle like that.
Not. Could you please describe the bottle in more concrete terms? A bottle like this, perhaps.
Oh, there it is. That's it.
That's the bottom of potassium cyanide. So what did the accused put into the coffee? I think it's clear, don't you?
That man took one sip of it. Looked like he was in terrible pain and then collapsed.
He took just one sip?
You know, waste everything. Oh, Jalapeno's cost $8. Golden days we would have drank every last shot, leave the cup and then die. Congratulations.
The title of Nattiest Man to Grace a Courtroom. So it was immediate death. Well, potassium cyanide, I suppose that is possible.
Oh yes, he slumped over without so much as a twitch. Cappuccino and drinks would sour my stomach.
Oh, yes. I know that feeling.
And the waitress, I presume she is. Serving girl right there in the fitness chair. I remember her well. You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? Take a features. It's a disgrace, that's what it is. Sorry? You can see all the way up to her you know, she's practically naked like you for. So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit. Anyone could wear just such an outfit. Even me! Mr. Wright, please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image. The stupid Aquaman maid outfit! Why can't it be a normal maid outfit at the very least? This is a weird case, that's for sure.
Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I won't lend you my uniform, no matter how much you beg and plead.
I guess I got a bit carried away. Yeah, one of the things I recognize about her too. She's pretty sharp, so what should I do? Press her. Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. What matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. It's Kudo. These other features that you recognize me. Dependent.
I would ask you to add to your testimony.
I have hiccups now. Gosh dang it. Sure. Why do you have hiccups? Wait. Wait a second. Sharks aren't loose. What are you talking about? You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face. Yeah! As if I would remember that.
The witness knows the shrubs on the accused apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
That's right. I can even tell you've colored the ribbon in her hair. It's red.
So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight.
It's red. Red is orange. What are you talking about? He might be colorblind. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more in this somehow. Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that? What? The ribbon in her hair, the straps on your apron. What's the fascination? I should have.
People have all kinds of fetishes. That's right. You don't need to embarrass the witness.
Fetish? What? Listen, you young upstarts. I've got some sick straps. Listen, you young upstarts. I've got some sick strap fetish. Is there any relevance to the witness's unusual love of straps, Mr. Wright? I was just curious as to why he was so fixated on the waitress's straps. I said, got out the straps! How many times do I have to repeat myself? Face eyes in the those straps! I'm not a trap straps. Loose ones, tight ones. Ones that I put around the body a long time. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. Very well. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo. Make it strapless.
Do you think old CD really saw Maggie do it?
Oh, he probably had his eye on the waitress the whole time. That's why he was there.
He was there for the cute outfits, right?
Not the waitress. I guess. She makes a good point.
Hey, did I just say something clever?
What if the waitress Mr. Kudo saw doing was right?
That's what we have to figure out, Nick.
Yeah. I know. Ribbon in her hair, gotcha. Also, the ribbon's not red, it's orange. Blind. The waitress is back. The identifying features you described are all things that would be seen at back. So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all? Huh. He's got you there.
He's got you there, Gramps.
People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps and ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features you observed from the front. That is, to your testimony. Sure.
Well, the testimony is getting longer and longer.
I can't find a hole in it soon. It'll be even longer, I bet. Anything that kind of interest about her when I saw her from the front. You didn't find anything distinct? But you did clearly see the witness's face, yes? No question about it. I didn't come this far to back down now. Mr. Kudo never backs down. That's not the answer I was looking for, but okay.
I was trying to let her pride for old CD now, I guess. What if he really did see that his face or not?
I thought it's probably proof that the old guy did see the waitress clearly from the front.
Okay, I get it. I'm at the end of his testimony.
I feel like it's what though? Oh, the apron! Mr. Kudo, I'd like you to please look at this.
Yeah, a filthy thing would shoot filth like you just perfectly. Actually reminds me of that what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating.
Have you ever seen this before?
Of course I haven't. Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? Well, you halfway clock. What is it? Ever since I said halfway clock, it's been eerie silence in here.
Mr. Kudo, this apron. Is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning?
Huh?
And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you had really seen this apron before. Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You can have possibly seen the waitress from the front.
Oops.
Witness. Can't just oops your way out this.
Well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial in our hands. Listen, Wright. Here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant.
That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird.
Exactly. With that one waitress put poison into the coffee cup. This old guy was watching.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. If any of the defendant may rust on what you say, you remember seeing.
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion where I forgot what burger a customer wanted.
He can't remember. Probably more like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
Very well. That's just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim.
He was no one of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. A newspaper in his right hand, no noisy brat kept rustling its pages. Young man was listening to wireless. Remember that well. Then the serving girl in question brought over the Javachino. The little fidget picked up the cup and with his free hand took a sip.
The testimony you have just heard was to test how credible the witness's memory is.
Seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail.
Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything.
How are you going to handle this, Nick?
You only need to do one thing. Just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot.
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel?
I suppose. That's what I do best. Not the victim. Wearing a broken pair of spectacles.
Dark glasses to you. One was green, but the other was broken. Newfangled rubbish. That's why I remembered them so well.
He did have some kind of lens over his left eye. I wouldn't have called it a pair of glasses. He seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wearing some. Rival Mr. Gatto's sharp appearance.
Because I'm wearing a spiky or buzzer thing. Oh my gosh! Gotta come up with something sharp and quick.
So I'll wait and see if I should challenge him about the spectacles. The newspaper was a sports paper, was it?
Hey, young hooligan. I'm really asking. Can't you even read without fidgeting, huh? Because I suppose you need to read the back page with all the rustling going on. They find out they've got some Braun retained his championship title.
This is a newspaper, not yours. How did you know so bad? Why didn't you buy your own?
What are you looking at me like that for, How dare you touch me? Ow!
Got some Braun was beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. Got some Braun.
Young man was listening to the wireless.
The wireless.
The cynic young rascal. Decadent young rascal. My day was one or the other. Read the paper, listen to wireless.
Oh boy.
Using the earpiece. Selfish, that's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch anything.
Was he that desperate to listen to the radio?
Why are you looking at me like that, How dare you feel sorry for me? Ow! Serving girl. Question brown for Chino. And serving.
You mean the waitress? You only saw from behind, right?
You're one of those, aren't you? You never let anything go, isn't that right?
Maybe.
What does it matter if I saw from the front or from behind? So lie! Ow!
I'm not pushing it until I've got some hard evidence.
Bailiff, take his seeds! He's assaulting people with them!
Well, he did take the whips. Why would he take the seeds?
Fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip.
His free hand?
Yes.
Which hand was that?
Weren't you listening before, cloth ears? I said he was ruffling the newspaper with his right hand, didn't I? And his free hand wasn't his right hand. Which hand would they left? Ow!
Huh. Perhaps the great Mr. Wright has 3 hands.
Yeesh, I was only asking. You don't need to gang up on me and treat me like a freak. The point of this cross-examination is to establish just one thing. This old guy's memory has some more holes than a slice of Swiss.
I guess we just need to find a contradiction in his testimony somewhere, huh?
Anything will do. Even the smallest detail. We just need one mistake and he's ours.
That wasn't it.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying. Where'd the newspaper go? It's not in the crime photo. This is a right-handed coffee cup. When it's turned, here we go. Got it. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I need a load so I have health. I figured it out, but I need health. Yeah, he picked it up with his right hand. Okay. Hello, you say? What? I said hello? Mr. Kudo, do you remember do
Do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory?
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing pigeon song.
Care to tell us where this is going, Wright?
According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make it his left.
Yeah, what is this, kindergarten?
But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cut the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips.
Yes, there is a stain left by the coffee.
If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Ha! So you're actually gonna do it.
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. I think the witness had better go back to the park where...
Wait! I didn't think I'm going to sit here and listen to you tell me I'm mad. You're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. And what I saw.
Still insist on your testimony.
That young brat was holding the cup with his left hand. Oh yes, no question. Good law-abiding citizen I am. But that young hot-bot and you spiky-haired yahoo, who are at fault.
Who, me?
Thank you. I've heard quite enough from you already.
Don't call me old man! Been around for 68 years I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but...
Sure. Why not hear a little more?
Mr. Gatto!
This is my 16th cup of coffee.
Why did you raid me, you cop? Every time! Why? Thank you for the raid, but that's... Why is that going again?
Did I get raided twice, or did the alert just go off twice? What just happened? What happened? What did you do? Did you press the button twice? Why did the sound go off twice? Why did he do that? He scared the heck out of me, man. What the frick?
So this is your final stand.
Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor.
Left hand or right hand?
Almost wearing my earpiece on the same size, green lens on the spectacles.
So that would be his left side.
Yeah, fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand.
We know the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers.
Monitor? You mean like a television screen?
Inside the lens is a screen that displays...
The voices.
The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work.
HD, TV, DVD, CD. All these newfangled layers drive me mad. But they don't matter. I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth.
It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
And those are the fakes. I'm in good old black and white.
So the victim was wearing an HMD?
HD, TV, CD, DVD. What's the matter?
It was none of them actually, but anyway. And you're sure that he was wearing the earpiece on the same side?
No question. I can only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
Yeah.
That's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. From the opposite table, you can only have a view of the side of the victim's head.
You can't fool me with it all the time.
Seems you kept an eye on Mr. Glen Elk.
He was getting on my nerves. Wrestling about paper and filling with his earpiece all the time. When he went, made all that fuss time from one sip of Jeff Cheetah. I want to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just like that, maybe something eat up my seat and could choked.
So I take it the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. The earpiece you mentioned. Which hand did the victim touch it with?
You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. Passes your left cup with your right hand. And when the tour guide says, on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. You're the only one that deliberately looks left. Well, aren't you?
No, I didn't mean...
Obviously, he used the hand on the same side as mine that the earpiece was in.
Ow!
Ow! Ow!
So if he had the HMD on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess.
Then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand.
You seem very sure of yourself, Mr. Kudo.
It's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me.
Looks like you really did see the guy picking up the cup with his left hand. This is a dead end.
Oh, Nick, what do you think?
I think the guy's telling the truth. Even so, something's not quite right.
Then chuck evidence at him until he breaks.
Maybe he's not lying. There wouldn't be any contradictions in his testimony, right? Nope, not that either. Wait a second. No, he couldn't have worn it on the left side because he ruptured his eardrum. Okay, give me 1 second. I was looking at evidence and then I realized something. Just give me 1 second because I don't want to have less health. See, that couldn't have been because he ruptured his eardrum. I see that. Where did I see that, though? Oh, here we are. Hydrating, posture check, and stretching. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD.
No question. You lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without doubt. I can only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
I don't think so.
What'd you say?
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't even hear in that ear.
Is that true, Captain?
It is. It is.
What are you talking about, pretty pigeon?
Order. Order. Order! The witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when he know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Gatto?
A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup. So, man, it's my drop of milk.
Captain, how call me drip? This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know him, right? I'll let you drink his cappuccino with his left hand.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. And that's what the old man saw.
Impossible. The witness was already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee.
Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant to your honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Like this.
Sadly, Mr. Gatto, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness' memory is credible. And the results are clear. He's nothing but a drunk. The testimony given by this witness is useless. I believe it's time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old man! I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. What? I'm not putting milk in his coffee. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. I don't understand people who drink straight up black coffee. I mean, I can somewhat understand, but oh my gosh, man, it's so bitter. I don't like the bitter taste. Just a bit of creamer at the very least, so that it's not freaking so gross. Hold it. Who's holding? Wait. If we stop now, where's that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo. It's that blue suit young upstart over there. I'm just a bubbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his eyes now. How is your past memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut until now. There's something else the court should know.
What?
There's more? To be perfectly honest, might not be anything. I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark. Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. Well, everyone, what do you say in one file showdown? About chapter in this eccentric old man scrapbook.
Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
Well, if you gotta lose, Captain, I'll give you all the cappuccino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo's still a man! That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet! Much, much quicker!
I can't believe this is happening.
You better get ready, youngster. I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? They hurt. They're big in my eyes. He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with the box of seeds. He's a hacker. The final showdown. First of all, I want to stress that this might be not. I'm not too sure for myself. Boy slipped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his cappuccino. Well, clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, huh? What? What? What are you talking about? The vase is upright. What are you talking about, you psycho? What is he talking about? The vase is upright, not broken, and... What? Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Huh? You tell me again? You doubting a poor, defenseless old man?
No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah, so what? Probably.
That's all I can think of. I have to cross-examine this guy.
Your bird brain, that's all you can think of.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. Final showdown.
Should I press him just to see what he says, or should I just reveal the evidence that I have? Huh. Should I or should I not? Should I put him out of his misery, or should I let him suffer? Wriggle around, trying his best. Press him? Okay, I'm gonna press him before I reveal the evidence, because I know what it is, clearly. I already found out what it is right before we even got to this part. Let's press you. The court generally prefers that the witness are sure of themselves, Mr. Kudo.
Nosy brat! Noisy brat! I'm already more savage than the macho man right now. You won't beat me with the testimony this is all about!
How? He's chucking those seeds harder than ever. I better be careful. Come on, Nick. Nail him. What? What did you do to get in court? Did you take medication that wasn't yours? Is that what happened? The court has already heard that testimony, Mr. Kudo.
I know that. I should say mood. How else am I supposed to build up the suspense, huh?
Suspense?
Yes, now, what do you think? Should I work the audience a bit more?
No! Please continue, Mr. Kudo. As quickly as possible.
Alright, now where was I? Ah, yes. Your boy slumped over the table and, well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked him right over.
The vase, you say?
Yes. There was vases on all the tables in that place. There are accidents waiting to happen that Brown and begging to be knocked over.
Well, he's right about there being bases. I do remember seeing them too. There was a vase on the table where I ate lunch there. You saw the moment when the victim actually knocked over the vase?
Well, it's hard to say. It's a bit unclear. What do you really find?
Okay, I get it.
I heard a break, and the sight of it burned into my memory as clear as day.
Soaked in water, you mean?
Yes, splashed me on the knee as well.
You said you were sitting at the table across the room from the victim, correct? Yet, the water still managed to splash onto you?
It was cold! I clearly remember it splashing on me.
Did the water really make it all the way across to the other side of the room?
Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, huh?
You mean the vase on the victim's table falling upside down and breaking?
The vase turned upside down. My testimony turned this case upside down. It's a joke. I just want everyone to hear it. What do you think, Captain?
I'm impressed by your ability to waste time.
Gato hasn't raised any objections for a while now.
So you young show off. With that scrap of information, I'm throwing them gone. If I lose this one, I'll take it to like a man and then make the feet.
He's really giving you the evil eye, man.
It's you he's looking at, Nick, not me. So he's saying, I triple dog dare you to find a contradiction, youngin.
I guess I'll just have to rise to the challenge then. No, she's not. Anyway, crime scene photo. It's not knocked over! Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Ugh. Lost your tongue, Granddad? I'm no granddad, yours, hopscotch! Ow! Enough. If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be... Ah! What is it now? I just remembered something. Yes? Go on. The broken vase. It was on my table. Of course it was. What? Well, you see... saw me with that young lad's collapse, so I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yes, it was on my table. That's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Are you sure you didn't wet yourself? Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I or not been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. Wait! Listen to me! He just wanted to be heard, that's all. He just wants people to listen to him. He doesn't care if it's relevant. Well, you seem to have been considerably sidetracked. I'm still not in position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disappearances in the testimony we have heard thus far. Mark at the coffee cup with the victim supposedly drank from his left hand. The earpiece, which was inserted in his left ear, out of which he could hear.
How, Nick? You did it!
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There was one more thing before I called today's session to an end. Oh, one more thing, Your Honor? The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use, so he summarized it accordingly into the statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
God, I was really mad, huh?
Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Gatto's. Yes, Your Honor. The incident occurred. I broke the vase in my seat. I'm sorry. So, us 3 should be the only ones that know about it. Okay. I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony. Or like a 5-year-old's apology.
What the heck were we supposed to do with 3 copies?
That is all. This court is adjourned. I feel like that's gonna be important later. A piece of evidence that we don't even use for a little bit. Where's Lobster Phoenix? January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright & Co. offices.
So, how do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee.
All we know is that old Mr. Kudo saw the apron straps and the ribbon.
And the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of addictionitis.
Had to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah. You've got to find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty.
Can we stop with the doctor talk? You don't even know what's going on. Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start.
Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first.
I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow. I think the key to this case has got to be at Trey again.
Well, then let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, we should drop it on Maggie and see how she's doing too.
So, anything on your mind?
Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Jin Yoff. You know, like what he's like and stuff.
He's a weird gangster dude with a shirt that has a tiger biting a dragon, and he's red. He's very, very sunburned red. He looks like a lobster. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy. I'll beat you so hard it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Fix right? You saying you fix right? 'Cause I fix right. The one and only. Why do you keep making the weird tiger face? Stop it. Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger.
Huh? You did? What did you find out?
Oh yeah, me, I was working at the restaurant one day. I ran into Don Pione. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? How is anyone even thinking of impersonating me, looking like he came out of a freaking pot? Dude is a boiled lobster, and he thinks, oh, I can pass this piece right, bro! January 7th, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
I
guess Maggie's still in questioning.
But we got questions to ask her too. Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya. This is a playground, you know? January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah. Someone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call an officer for a briefing, quick! You shut down the station server? Chief, quick! Quit playing on the internet! But my email, inpal 1337... Princess. Save it for later. I'm turning off now. No! 133 ACM Princess.
Everyone's keeping it busy in here, huh?
I think he's downloading a virus. I think that's what's going on. Keeping busy. I'm like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Sir? Sir, what's up with you? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He looks lost. The power of his computer has been cut. Oh, I guess we'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you can write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear 1337, Asian Princess. How are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. You don't have to do anything but be on the internet all the time. This is probably why they kept Gumshoe on the force.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Pockets can have their pockets picked. That's cute. I know, with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. It's on the detective's desk. Computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tinier than I expected. Guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desk.
Hey, it's the police mascot, isn't it? So cute!
That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. the national symbol with the police. Oh, right, married. I already read all that. Is the guy really downloading a virus? Is that what was going on? January 7th. Train again.
Empty, as usual.
Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. What? Who's yelling? That's it. Come on, come on, come on! Hey, that sounds like... Oh, it's Gumshoe. No, just call it 8, Bill! Come on! We know you can!
He's getting really worked up about something.
No! That's the wrong number! Looks like an 8 would only netting me $5 anyway. What a rip-off.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, it's you! I was just, I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
He is. He's having the 20 set.
What can I say?
Are you okay? Can you even afford this? I don't think you can afford this. Today's trial.
This is a nightmare! How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
You really drove her into a corner, you know?
You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days did you do it today?
Sorry. There just were 8 holes in it. For once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been pulled off. There should be 8 holes left to try.
So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean?
Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean it! I don't want to see him I don't want to ever see him again! I don't know how to talk! Something like that.
Did he run away? Gumshoe! Gumshoe, come back!
Please! Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why? Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick.
Oh, poor Gumshoe! Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe.
Why does she hate me? I want to help her. She hates me.
What was that noise? Oh, that's... I thought... I'm startled because I have something on my head that ended up rattling against my freaking headset and it scared me. Lunch special. So, did you like the Twin Teas set?
Never paid that much money for a lunch before. I was so nervous. My hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Between books, I guess. I don't know how to describe it really. It was delicate?
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? Doesn't taste bad to you?
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking.
That's it! I've been trying to think of the right words to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay $20 for it, you know?
Maybe he should have found out about the price. Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
Hey, Nick. Maybe that's why Glenelle came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce Twin Tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glenelle, that reminds me. I still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
I don't think that they would give him a refund just because he doesn't like food. Restaurants don't do that. I think that's why it's so expensive, though. As soon as you take one bite, you realize that you messed up. But nobody's here, because every time someone new comes in, they get ripped off immediately. Because dude cannot cook. No matter how much he likes to pretend he can. Yeah, and plus Gumshoe's already eaten the food, so it's not like he can get a refund.
can only get a refund if there was something hygienically wrong. Like there was a hair in it, or a bug was in it, or there was a rat. Something like that. I can just imagine Gumshoe eating it like,
this is $20, but it's not really that good. But I can't waste that money. I gotta...
who puts a rat in Gumshoe? He ate the rat! You have to improve! The rat has to be on his plate! You freaking Gumshoe stomach for no reason! What are you talking about? Don't put it in his stomach! That's how they know that came with the food! Why would he eat the rat? How would they know he wasn't a crazy person that just ate a rat before he came into the restaurant? How can you even prove that he ate the rat? Is the freaking tail of the rat like sticking out of his mouth and he's like,
there was a rat in my food? Can I get a refund, please? It was so terrible, and then I swallowed a rat! His tail is still here, you see? I'm not making it up!
that's the only way how that works.
The rat! I just ate the rat! Help me!
Definitely get a thing from the house inspector. The radio.
So, what were you all so excited about earlier?
Huh?
That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little me what you were listening to.
Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show.
Really? Really? The psyche lock?
His lunch specials lobster sure is great.
Oh, it's not.
Then, why are there tears in your eyes? Why are you crying over your meal, Gumshoe? Why are you crying?
Anyway, next one.
This guy was a real programming genius. They called him walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya!
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, do you have any information with a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to Mr. Elk, where Mr. Elk worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated. Something like that. Or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. That could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about this high-tech stuff. No, you don't.
You didn't even know how to turn on a computer when you were locked up by some psycho. You were literally locked up, had a computer right in front of you. You're like,
how do I turn it on? Is it plugged in? Do I press this? Do I press this? What about this? Why is this computer turning on? Ah! The killer!
like the freaking power button is right in front of you. Wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
Computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, huh? Okay, I don't know why you're hiding the thing about the radio. I mean, clearly you're talking about the lottery. Is anyone in the kitchen? Cherryway 7, Trabian Kitchen.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
Oh, that's the weird dreary girl.
I'll be back next month.
We natural element. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything all ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
No, no, no! Stop it! I beg you!
Men don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
Manon, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone. They'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh, Lord, you don't have to worry. You worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
Who was that? Who is creepy arsonist killer yandere lady? Ooh, I have la shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before it comes the nervous wreck. Oh, oui, that feels good. I don't want to picture that. Don't shake your chest in front of me and say, I want to run the oil out my body. Oh, the Raven voice? It's the closest to Raven I can get, but... Oh la la! Excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Why do you have to put oil in front of me? This is why your food tastes bad. You put the freaking oil in your food, don't you? Your eyes? If you have trouble with the eyes, you need this. La oil de sandalwood. Is this just the leftovers of what you were just using? Don't do that! Who's the lady? Très bien. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? None. You are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you a la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. You can identify as whatever you want, and I'm just confused by the goatee and the biceps. Perhaps the name is macabre. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But you think that you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Heck, it's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? During this time of year in Phoenix, that is not a good thing to say. But this restaurant is my life. It is everything for me, to me. I will defend it to la fidèle. No one will take it from me. I think... I'm very confused with this man. Because clearly he still identifies as a dude. I mean, everyone calls him Mr. It's not like he's making anyone call him Miss. This man confuses me. And the sparkling eyes do not help. Can you stop biting the rose, please? It is not sexy. It is very disturbing. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. The woman just now. So, who's that woman you were just talking to? Ooh la la, you saw that? Well, yes. Sorry. I also saw something I didn't want to see. Ugh.
So, who was she? She looks so polite and graceful.
Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right?
I'll be back next month. Oui, naturally. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid I might get a little hot around here.
None. I will have everything ready, I promise. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya? I think it's pretty clear that kind of conversation they were having.
You think so? Well then, let's show him the piece of evidence and see what happens.
Oh, about the loan? About the loan?
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with broken wings.
Angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Me? They kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I had to help them.
Help? With what?
Wait, more tricks? Did you borrow from the mafia?
My viewing, sir. If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
Lord, I can't say. I cannot say. If I tell you that, woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish.
Ew. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right?
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
Yeah, tell us about Weird Lady. The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's,
Why, as it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I found myself so deep in the debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, though. Oh.
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of a bad culinary skill.
The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from the old loan office.
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
Oui, tender lender it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
Probably because they're mafia. $10. Sounds like a whole monthly... Like your whole monthly stipend. Maya? Stipend? What's stipend? Stipend? That can't be right. What's a stipend? Stipend. Fixed regular... Oh, okay, stipend. Okay, got it.
Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much.
So tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
Tender lender.
I am a weak woman.
Okay, so you do You confuse me! You're confusing! I get confused so easily with this stuff.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to a loaning me that money, I have to pay it back up a million dollars now. I am not his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who's this he?
The tiger.
The tiger?
Oh, is that Phoenix? Is that the fake Phoenix? The guy who looks like a tiger when he turns his head?
Oui. He is the manager of the tender lender. A terrifying man. The big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice has been in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Oh, no. He does have a spiky hair, just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Why do you know what my pony looks like? The lobster? The lobster or the mobster? The lobster. The lobster. The lobster mobster. Well, I feel like a lobster. Now I just learned he's a mobster, so he's the lobster mobster. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the tender lender, it is just beyond the Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick? If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3.
It's just enough to buy an ice cream cone at Rob's. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Hi, Gumshoe. How are you? To Vitamin Square. I want to go deal with the. There's the scooter. Where's my doppelganger? Cherry 7 Vitamin Square.
I don't see a sign of Mr. Kudo, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another 10 of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least, not for now. Besides, I need more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix.
Hey, check this out!
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. Bonnie must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine. A tiger, loose in the city. It sounds like a freaking Lego playset.
Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle.
Huh?
Don't worry. Someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope.
Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? I don't want to become my phony. Is he hiding in the strawberry again? Tenderlander.
What's this?
Win through compromise. What? What kind of slogan is that? What's that kind of slogan? Win through compromise. You can only win if you ever compromise. You know that? Wait a sec. Why do you have one of my suits? That's one of my suits. Why do you have that? Why does this guy have a suit of mine? Where did he get my suit? What's on the floor? What's that? Cherry 7th, Tenderlander.
Oh, it's an ashtray. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it?
Looks like the tiger is in his lair. That is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Yo, talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Oh, it's you. Hi. You're here to discuss a loan. No, not exactly. Andrew is away at the moment. Wait quietly. Please.
She's gone. Just like that.
I guess we'll have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay?
You think it'd be okay?
Of course. No one will ever know.
Coffee. I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly.
Yes, thank you.
Do not touch the desk. Please.
Nick, let's get out of here.
Now she wants to get out of here. After being jump scared by Raven.
Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Dharma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always write himself. He'll always write himself. Come on, Nick, give him a good shove.
Only if I feel like dying.
Now this yellow thing, it's a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Not that I'm an expert or anything. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a advisory person, you know?
Assuming she knows that what she's talking about. These aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they?
Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
What is it?
repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light. That's insane.
The car's registered to the Cataveretti's?
Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Cataveretti. Probably because he ran into it with his bike, maybe. Okay. Wait, isn't this the CD? It's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud. It's a wonder you can hear it.
Well, it's open. I wonder what kind of music the Tiger's into.
Have you finished the coffee?
Yes, thanks. It was lovely.
So, you drink it all? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? What did you put in my coffee?
That coffee. It was laced with something. I was sure of it.
My stomach. It's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it's just the burger I ate for breakfast.
Where did you get a burger for breakfast? I sure hope so. Better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the?
What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger?
It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber.
What?
This must be the CD Maggie told us about.
Let's listen to it. That's heavy metal.
No way! That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Sample disc with the name random marker. That's one impressive desk and one impressive rug.
Solid gold, Nick! Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that.
Would you really want such a shiny desk, though?
I don't know, but let's see if it's what it's like to have a solid gold desk. Don't sit down! Don't sit down! How? I'm completely dazzled.
That's because it's completely dazzling.
I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting.
So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. No surprise there.
What's this?
It's a punching bag.
What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
What do you mean walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical.
What?
What? Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't carry around a punching bag like a handbag. You just let it sit there and then you punch it. What the heck are you talking about?
Why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it! I was right before back at Trilogy. Paris fashion is more my thing.
It's so painful of how much of an idiot you are. Oh my gosh. This physically hurts me with how idiotic you're being. Oh my gosh, can you stop being this? Can you stop being you, please? Oh my gosh, this is why I don't like you, because of this. This is why I don't like you. You're not just clueless, you're so stubborn and so steadfast in what you think that you won't listen to anybody. I really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope she's not that much of an idiot. Win through compromise.
I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that.
Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, hi.
That's Tenderlinder's guiding principle. compromise the customer to win.
Oh, I see. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Okay, what about the freaking cigarettes on the ground?
Oh no! Someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything.
So we knocked over a really big space here once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It's one of those super antiques where you had to burn a ton of charcoal.
How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy?
Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too.
Matches, huh? Places don't give these out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second.
What is it?
Look at what's printed on its cover. It says Très Bien. Très Bien matches a court record. These matches could come in handy. Might be able to use them.
Yeah. Pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Yeah, Maya's mentally challenged at the very least.
Hey, look at this. Party-in-style coat. So chic.
Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion.
Hey, look at this. Suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
The same color as my suit. Keep your voice down, Maya.
Nick, you've got to take a look at...
Some cake. Yeah, gotta take a look at some cake. I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Just wait here quietly. Otherwise...
Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? Goodbye. Wait, what kind of cake is this? Did you put any hair or blood in this? Like a certain someone did to me in the past? Please tell me if you put any bodily fluids or parts into this cake before I eat it. Please?
I'm scared, Nick.
So? What were you getting so excited about before?
Look on the label of the suit.
It's an attorney's badge.
It's cardboard. What are you talking about? It's with scribbles on it.
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way. Look at this thing. It's made of paper. Paper badge added to the court record.
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick.
Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder. It's just a scribble on a freaking paper badge. Come out from under the desk, Maya. What do you two snoop around my office for? Nothing. We were just... Precious carpet. He's got ash on my rug. You gotta wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was... You wanna argue with me? You wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You take me on. I'ma flatten you two into pancakes and turn you into my new rugs. Stop giving him a freaking southern accent. Oh, Don Tiger, you're back. That voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tiger. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. He's turned into a king?
What the freak?
Huh? But forgive about later. It's nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
That's so unfair.
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Phoenix,
Yes?
you's either crazy or just plain stupid chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's got to come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony. You see why I call him a lobster now? Do you see why I call him a lobster?
I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left the little girl at home, right?
I have a few things.
No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Wait, please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it either.
The espresso. And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what is it the tiger called her? Violetta? How are you? Tenderlender. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlender.
The warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conspicuous rate of interest. The attractive repayment of policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tenderlender.
Hey, Nick. Things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe from our card game from starters. Why do you take out a loan?
What $500 for what card game? Why would I take a loan out from a place like this? Not so much.
Tenderlender is on your side.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
I don't think that's what she's talking about. I think she's talking about poisoning the dang coffee. Okay, what happened? So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident?
How a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
Manager being the tiger?
Rio Tiger.
So, Vario.
Tiger? So that's where the tiger thing comes from.
St. Paul's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him.
Okay, I'll find out more about him. Yeesh. Such a weird thing. Lobster Man! I'm telling you. I don't know her age. He's 42? I'm not 42. They're really a bigger person. Okay. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tiger?
Cookie.
Sure.
How do you like my cookies? I bake them myself.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours.
No. Ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. Why are the tiger and the scary girl working together?
lovers.
That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
I owe Don Tiger my life. He's the one who saved me.
Tiger? Saved you?
Please address him properly as Don Tiger. Otherwise, I'll have to.
Okay. Don Tiger. Of course, I'm sorry. You saved her life. Would you like to know how that happened? How you saved your life?
Very long to see. Just recently, I died. Once.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx.
The Don Tiger. He saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay it back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
So wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you got the bandage around your head?
This?
The head bandage. So what's the story with the bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury. Little fatal injury.
Fatal injury?
Mia just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said that you had died once? That's a lot of chains. 4! 4?
She really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here. She's not that creepy. We've got to find out the truth. Okay. To Vitamin Square. January 7th, Vitamin Square.
There he is! Old Tooty's back feeding the pigeons again.
There, take this! And get out of my park!
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello, old man! What are you doing, Maya?
Yeah.
Hey, he just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet he really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo!
Yeah.
Pigeon.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
How with the demons? And with good fortune.
How? Show splinters? Oh.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I always knew that you were a demon in human disguise. There's no way you don't understand how a computer works. Today's trial. Sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Yeah. Everyone been talking about me behind my back now. The real man who was so busy looking at the server girl's backside. I can't remember her face. Filthy, pretty terrible.
Not at all.
Boy, I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put in. She put some white powder into the young lad's cappuccino.
We hear you.
The thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece. The same size to line up some of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
Sorry, I made a mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy. Please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, spiky hair brat. Take this.
Embroiderer.
You said you were a craftsman, right?
Yeah, but I won't cast honest craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I don't become an embroiderer, I was born one!
Actually, I've been in the same situation myself.
I want to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose. Scream right down his ear hole. Objection!
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Mia. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I got a tsunami of frustration inside that's ready to burst out!
And if we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Can I or suck that? Suck that. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for a craftsman these days, huh?
Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is run the errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread, now that I can understand. What's the point of feeding some sea pigeons? Why do people say that they may get lost? That's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience to see. At home. At restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. Wait, restaurant? Are you talking about Trilogy? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. Very day that young brat was poisoned.
Oh, what? What was this errand? What was the errand? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. I broke that base. Well, I'm so fast it was in Pt52 to see, and they only shouted over to me. Excuse me, you call the police. Well, them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
You should call them on your cell phone.
Yeah, do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? Now we're not looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one.
I couldn't find one the right way, you know. What, rough 5 minutes or so.
Minutes.
So 5 minutes after the incident happened.
The Serena, where was that Trilogy and also?
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you give me the chance. But you all pulling me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead. Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man alone in the restaurant. So hard. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Oh, sure. You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead,
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie. And from Mr. Armstrong. Okay, thank you for your help, dear old Squidward. Hi, Gumshoe. How are you? Is he still out here? January 7th, Trilogy kitchen.
What? Mr. Armstrong's out again.
The place is open for business.
Can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened. But Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Missing when we need to talk to him the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Maybe. I'm just gonna stand here and I'm gonna call it a day because it's already been 3 hours going on 4 and my nose is too stuffed to talk properly. I need to go to the bathroom and I need to eat food. So there's a lot of things I need to do. I really have to go to the bathroom, like really bad. But that's gonna be it for today. Yep, that's gonna be it. Good night, good day, whatever time it is for you, and I'll